welcome back. It's Cindy, and today I'm here with my beautiful friend Yolanda Scullark.
Hey guys.
We're gonna do something a little bit different today. Yolanda and I are both from Cameroon, so we're gonna take you a little bit into our country. We have a bowl full of questions here, and we're gonna take turns picking a question and answering them, and they're all about Cameroon. So you're gonna get to learn a little bit about our culture.
Do you own many African clothing, like Cameroonian clothes?
I think I have a good little collection, but I don't own as much as I would like to, and that's because every time I go shopping, I don't find the modern style that I like and something that's really our age. To find something like I found this, which is super cute, but I would love to find more variety of like the things that I wear every day. You know, I'm starting a business where I'm going to make African clothing that every modern girl can wear, so you kind of have that.
So like you can represent your country.
Yeah.
You know, you want to wear something that when you go out, you can be able to represent.
Not only that, there are a lot
in
of
a fashionable way.
Yeah, not only that, but there are a lot of people that are looking for clothing with like Ankara and like, you know, African material, but they don't find the hip one or the very cute one, and I kind of want to answer that question. So I'm gonna be making those kind of clothes like high fashion that you can wear that's still with African. You know
and to add to that, you know, the Togo attire, you know, like the markings, those are really good. Like you could look at any Cameroonian and tell they're from Cameroon when they have that on. So, you know, you want to make something that when people see you, they know where you're from. Like, you know, you want to wear something that will represent your culture with pride.
Yeah, and I also want people to have the opportunity not only to, even if you're not African, you can wear the African clothing with no problem. You know, when I wear my African clothing, there are a lot of people that ask me like, you know, where did you get that from? And I can't tell them because I have to literally physically go to Africa, buy it, and bring it back. So I want to make it available to Americans or anybody in the whole world to be able to own, you know, their own clothing. Like if they want to buy African clothing, they know they can go to this website and have a variety of different clothes. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're African or not African, you know, style is style, and whatever you want to wear.
But I feel like your culture should be exclusive to you, though.
Do you feel like only Africans should be wearing African?
Well, I feel like Africans should be able to represent their culture. If you're gonna wear something, you have to know the meaning of what it is, because this cultural attire, like you just
what is the meaning of African attire?
If I have on like a Zulu attire, people are going to think I'm from South Africa.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's just people's perception. Whatever your style is your style. You're allowed to wear whatever you want. You're allowed to represent yourself however you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to go in your closet and tell you, you're not allowed to have this because you're not from Africa. Definitely not. I feel like if people, you know, like, it's beauty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if somebody finds beauty in, you know, African clothing, I feel like they should definitely put it on and wear it, and that's beautiful to me. I feel like whenever you find beauty,
we're just gonna agree to disagree, but me, I don't.
Let's agree to disagree. Moving on. Do you speak Pidgin English? And if so, could you speak it for us, please?
I've been speaking Pidgin English. I was born speaking Pidgin English.
Can you speak it for us?
Yeah, and I picked up Cameroonian Pidgin, you know. You talk about places like Moliko. In fact, outside of Cameroon, you know, but especially the Anglophone areas. But yeah, I speak Pidgin English. What was your social experience like when moving to the US, and how old were you?
All right. What was my social experience like? I moved to the US when I was 9 years old. I was in the 4th grade when I came here. You know, in Cameroon, there's an English-speaking part and a French-speaking part. So I lived in the French-speaking part, so I didn't know English at all. I just knew French. I went to school in French. Everything was French. So I had to come and learn how to speak English, and, you know, being African and having the accent and everything, I had kids bully me a lot. They used to call me like African booty scratcher, saying that I stink and make fun of my accent and things like that. And the thing is, me, I've always been such a strong person that I can like defend myself. So if a kid would bully me, like, I would always stick up for myself. It's like I never took bullcrap from anybody. My mom would get calls from school every day saying that I fought. And I'm not saying to fight. I would never hit anybody if they never touched me. But if somebody hit me, then I would just respond and I would hit them back. And I had no problem doing that because that's just self-defense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like a lot of kids go through that, but they don't have the strength that, you know, I may have had to stick up for myself. and they just take it. And for me to like Africans or anybody who's getting bullied, stick up for yourself. It doesn't have to be fighting at all, but if somebody insults you, just make sure that you're always sticking up for yourself because you are better. You know, don't let people put you down. Did you have the similar experience or?
Yes, I had, but I wasn't really bullied. I was just made fun of my accent, you know, because I'm from Cameroon. My accent was like really heavy. I left when I was 15, and Lord, when I tell you I had a hard time, I didn't have friends at all because you know people found it really hard to understand what I was trying to say. Like during lunch, I would sit by myself. You know, it was a lonely road, but you get through it, you know.
And it gets better. You get friends.
It gets better. It does get better.
Yeah. What is your favorite activity when you are in Cameroon, when you go back to visit?
Hanging out with friends, walking down the street, eating. Yeah. Pretty much just walking, buying snacks, eating, saying hi to people. You know, back in Cameroon, you can literally interact with people you meet on the street, but it's so much different when you come over here. So I really love just hanging out with my friends and interacting with people. The nightlife too is good. They're roasting soya by the streets, you know, they're frying pop-pop, all the stuff. It's really
with
good.
With beans and wheat.
Right.
Take me back.
When was the last time you visited Cameroon, or when do you plan to visit?
Last time I visited Cameroon was back in March, and I actually went for a week.
This March? I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I only went for a week and a half though.
Why? Girl, if I go to Cameroon, I'll be like for a month.
Yeah, well, my grandma was really sick, and so I just kind of wanted to go and see her. So I just spent a week and a half with her. But yeah, I went then, and I put my vlog on my week and a half. Yeah. So yeah, I have that down there, and then I'm planning to go back in December because I am, you know, starting my business.
Can you put me in your bag though? Like, I really just want to go to Cameroon.
Yeah, I have my cousin who's getting married, and then like my projects there are going to be really to like be able to sew my clothes for my website for my clothing with, you know, African fabric. So that's kind of what I'm going to do this December.
Please bring me some clothes, some African clothes, some Cameroonian.
You can go to the website.
Go please.
Stick around.
My special treatment.
Who is your favorite Cameroonian artist? And sing us a song.
Joey Lemonstre. He's the modern day, you know, Grace Decker, all those people. Like those are the people the young Cameroonians listen to. Yeah, and I love his music. Like the way he makes it, you know, like how Nigerian artists, they use their traditional language and they make everybody loves it. That's what he does. He uses the Cameroonian pidgin language and makes it into a way that it sounds so urban. Yeah. And you know, you can literally bump to it anyway.
Even if you don't understand
it. Even if you don't understand what he's trying to say. Banana wege for ride go ride. Mela jangate. Ala umande. Mela jangate. I feel like that song. What do you miss most about Cameroon?
I miss my family. I left when I was 9 years old, so there's not much that I'm going to miss, like partying and things like that. But whenever I do go back, I do have like a sense of peace and relaxation.
Right, that's why a lot of people like going back home.
Yeah, and I get to like hang out a lot with my cousins, and I get to party a lot. There's not so much stress as I have when I am in the U.S.
Yes.
So I guess that's what I miss, just kind of being with family and just being relaxed and not having too much. Have you ever ridden on the lion's back? Being a Cameroonian and being African, I'm sure you get that question asked a lot.
Yeah, actually, when you come over here, people ask you, do we have pet lions? Like, no, we don't. And no, I've never ridden on a lion's back.
Yeah, just because we're from Africa doesn't mean that we go to school riding animals and stuff. What is your favorite Cameroonian food?
I don't have a favorite Cameroonian food. It's actually a lot. You can eat a new dish every day for the whole year. But the fun arun, dole, like plantains and vegetables. Yeah, so I really don't have a favorite Cameroonian dish. I'm sorry, but
I mean, it's kind of impossible.
Yeah, I mean, all the food is so good, like really spicy. But the fun arun though, shout out to all the Bayangi people out there. You know, it's Bayangi people that have that food, right? The traditional dish, really. But you love arrow
All
though.
I know is Bamileke. Bamileke, Baminda.
I hear it.
That's seriously all I know.
Bakosi.
No.
Bameta.
No. Oh, I think I've heard of it.
Wait. Oh my god. Anyways,
I'm like the non-Cameroonian in the world.
Please.
Alright, last question.
Okay. Do you speak French? Tu parles en français?
En français.
Comprends parler
Est-ce
français?
que tu parles le français?
Oh god.
Oui, je parle le français. Encore quand j'étais au Cameroun, je suis allée à l'école en français. Ma famille parle le français.
Oh
On est de la partie francophone. Donc, c'est
Ça c'est bien. Look at that French accent coming out now. She can go in.
Yeah.
She goes
I can
in.
talk to you in French all
Okay,
day.
but you
so.
still answer in English though.
Ok, je peux parler le français avec toi toute la journée.
You have to answer in English, girl.
Yes, I mean, I already answered you. Okay, yes, I can speak French. I can speak French really clearly, obviously, as you can see. Can you speak French?
Oui. Non.
Oui, oui.
Well, je ne connais pas les français, mais j'ai parlé un petit français. Tu comprends?
On that note, that is it for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you do, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below. We're also making a video on Yolanda's channel and it's going to be about misconceptions about Africa.
Yeah.
So make sure you check it out. I'm going to leave it the description box below, and also make sure to subscribe to her channel. It's Yolanda Scullark. Description box down below. I will leave a link of her channel, and also go to her Facebook page and like her and everything. So